The great Greek philosopher Aristotle once said, "Politics is the supreme science." For many centuries, politics was considered as a moral instrument to secure power and authority. From the background of modern history to the perspective of the contemporary struggles between power and authority, it is clear that the ideal lifespan of politics is over today. Why has this happened, or why has this been happening? The answer to these questions will be evident only after the autopsy of politics, which clearly and surely has to be done by each and every one of us. As already said, the contemporary definition of politics speaks about it as a struggle for power. So what we thought about politics once and what we are experiencing now has no major difference at all. Everything is centered on the term power. But there is something all the governments should keep in mind, that power is a natural gift people gave to the state, and it is the same people who set the boundaries of it. The idea is not mine. It is actually borrowed from the very popular English political scientist Sir George Edward Gordon Catley. So whenever the power is used by the authorities, they are very much expected to be accountable to the people. UN High Commissioner for Human Rights said, "The right to food, health, shelter, work, freedom of movement and liberty are universal and inalienable. But in North Korea, they depend primarily on the ability of individuals to bribe the state officials." Here the power is not used for the people. Instead, it is used to suppress the people. Yes, the suppressive politics. Recently caught in Pakistan, unashamedly advised a Christian girl to lead as a life as good wife with the same man who allegedly kidnapped her and raped her and forced her to convert to Islam. Here the religious fanaticism takes into the hands of the judiciary and its system. No hashtags, no breaking news, no human rights organizations rising in protest. In Pakistan, the same motherland of Malala, Maria, a 14-year-old teenage girl, is crying for justice. Without a doubt, I can say that as long as the politics is handled by religious extremists, these unjust will prevail. Why would they kill me for something I didn't do? The heartbreaking words of George Cheney, a 14-year-old innocent teen, is still echoing around. He was a victim of the very popular trend, when you are white, you are right. When you are black, you are wrong. The same had actually happened under the shoes of this police officer who killed George Floyd. And this is white-centric politics. Democracy, autocracy, monarchy, whatever mask is used, the typical politics has only a solo face. In India, in this era of information, superhighway internet is banned and reproclaimed Digital India. Sephora Sargar, a student activist who had been arrested under UAPA recently, was denied all the proper care and attention. Instead of giving the necessary medical care, her character was questioned for being pregnant without being married. This is also politics. The politics which denies the right to protest and express. Yes, it is high time to do the autopsy of politics because it has lost its moral soul. Let's hope for the better days. Let me remind you something, that just like democracy, politics is also meant for the people, by the